Hey, it's Jenny from Chi Lifestyle. I hope you're all having a good start to your new year, and hopefully your New Year's resolutions are all there and you've decided what your energies are for this year and what you want and where you would like this year to go. This week I thought we'll try another pick a card yes or no reading. I've also actually put 2 extra packs there because just to give some extra clarity, because if any of you have been watching the last sets of picker cards, this is a game of solitaire that we use in order to establish a yes or no answer. Each one of them kind of give a bit of energies around that pile or pack, but I will add some additional cards, shuffle just 1 or 2 more just to give additional messages that could go with that pack. Alright, so for those of you who have chosen the first pile, you've got this little heart stone. Second pile will be this amethyst stone. Third pile, it's got this lovely blue little pendant. And the fourth pile is a purple pendant. So again, guys, this is a yes or no reading. So as much as I will be giving advice with the reading, I obviously do a lot of these because I can't get everyone the same messages. There's a lot of viewers and we all have different questions, and B, just energies change. You might have not liked what you got last year and now you've changed your mind and changed your energies, and so now this is a chance for you to think again, or you're just wanting more confirmation again that whatever it is that you want is manifesting. So once again, pile 1, 2, 3 and 4. Think very carefully once again. As much as I am giving clarity, this is a definite yes or a definite no. There might be a maybe in between, but this is generally what we are going with right now. Okay, let's start with our first pile. Okay, so for those of you who have chosen the first pile, your answer is a yes. It's a very big yes. As you can see, it's a complete pack. If you didn't listen to the intro, then once again I play it as in a pack of playing cards, and then we play solitaire. I do about between 4 and 6 rounds. Today I only did 4 rounds. So the ones that completed in that 4 rounds is a definite yes. If they didn't complete, then it's generally a no or a maybe, and you've completed it. In fact, I think this was one of the first ones to complete, so I think this is like yes. So people who have chosen this pile, your question is either around a new business idea, life change, or a new romance. If your answer is asking if you've met someone new over the holidays and you're wanting to know, is this person the right person for me? Do they feel the same way about me? Your answer is yes. Okay, is this person my soulmate? Yes. This is definitely, whatever your question was, this is definitely a time for celebration. You've ended off last year maybe with some competition. You might have had some petty arguments and some fights, you and either previous partner or somewhere in your career. You've just not been working in harmony. You've had a little bit of rest and stability over the holidays, I hope, and now you can expect good reason to celebrate. If your question was, will my exam results be good? Then the answer is yes. Victory and good exam results, okay? There's a lot of success in this pile, so successful relationships, successful business ideas, and successful life change. Okay, in the past you might have been betrayal. Again, I think that you've possibly left a partner and you've split up, and you've obviously gone through a lot of trauma because of this situation. But no need to worry, because either you will get back together with your partner or there's someone new on the cards. If you're looking for business ideas, then you might want to have a look through your family. This is the time. This has got the family card, family inheritance. You might either do something with a family or go into a family business. Or you might just inherit money through a family and then create a business for yourself. You've got your nest builder, someone who's a leader, motherly, home lover, a life coach, wise, good counselor. Okay, so hopefully that is the answer you've been looking for. I will go ahead and just pull some cards just for a little bit more clarity. Okay, so the additional cards I pulled for you is Ego, Six of Water, Queen of Fire, and Queen of Air. So lots of Queen energy here. We've got okay, so I feel once again you've come out of this false sense of attraction. You've come out of this like competitive, argumentative era. Okay, I think you've worked on your negative, fear-based thoughts. You've dealt with last year and hopefully gotten rid of all of the stuff from last year where you felt like you had the need to gain other people's affection or gain other people's attention. Just anything that's ego based, just this constant need to be appreciated by others, or needing to please others, anything to do with that, that's all gone. You've released the ego, you've released all those things so that you can now bring in this new. Okay, you've got the Six of Water. It's got your memories from your childhood, romanticizing the past. So yes, there might be an ex that's coming back. You might be considering whether you want to get back together with an ex or not. Again, that this pile was a yes. Okay. If you are not too sure whether you want your ex or to come back or not, then maybe just deal with the situation, because you could have a new lover coming in as well. So you might just have to deal with releasing an ex if that is the case. If there's something from a previous relationship that you're dealing with the pain or hurt, now's the time to get rid of it, so that when the new person comes in, if you haven't already met the new person, then best you get rid of it quickly. Okay, we don't want to bring in the old into fresh new relationships. But other than that, Queen of Fire, okay, this is time to be confident, guys. This is time to be warm, intelligent, graceful. Okay, then you've also got Queen of Air. You need to be more independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Those are all very sexy traits to any new man that's coming in. These are powerful, confident women. Okay, even with this one here, it's got your leader, motherly, home lover, but also a leader. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. It's got your objective decision making. Okay, clearing away all that no longer serves you. Okay, seeing the human situation. So again, anything that's ego based. Okay, ego based or exes, if it no longer serves you, now's the time to release it. You cannot bring in this new business, this new love affair, this new whatever life change you want. If you've been listening to any of my past readings or my 2020 reading, again, 2019 was the year you got rid of it. Okay, this is now 2020. This is the new. Yes, this is your year. Yes, this is the year you find your love. This is the year you financially become independent. This is the year that you create the family life you want. You create the relationships. You create the career. This is your year. Okay, so everything in this pile is a yes, yes, yes. Fantastic. Pile number 1. Fantastic. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will chat to you soon. And welcome to those who have chosen our second pile. Okay, so if you haven't listened to the intro and you haven't done my yes or no or why readings before, then you won't understand it. So very quickly, it's a game of solitaire. I play with a normal pack of playing cards. This is also cardmancy, where each card is obviously referring back to a tarot card. And how we do it is we go through 4 rounds, and the piles that complete within the 4 to 6 rounds is a definite yes. If it doesn't complete, then generally it's a maybe, and maybe no to maybe, depending on how many cards that we use. So as you can see, yours is a complete pack, so your answer is yes. Okay, so those of you who have asked for pile number 2, your question is generally related to either a new home, a new project, a new job, or whether you're going to win a new prize, or win money, or win or win something this year, then your answer is a yes. Okay. Funny enough, I think this is the same one in one of the last readings as well. Okay, so you've got your planning delays, waiting for a signal to move. So if you have been thinking about moving to a new job, or you've been thinking about moving to a new home, or there's a new project that you've got in the back of your mind, then the angels are saying, look, the delays are over. Now they're waiting for a signal. So now it's time to actually go put your plans in place. If your plans have not manifested yet, okay, then you need to focus on honing in your skills. Okay, you might need to focus a little bit more on teamwork if it's a project. Make sure you've got the right team in place. It says you're guarding resources, not socializing or honing in on your skills. So again, you are definitely needing to put more effort into your teamwork, into your skills. If you also haven't manifested this job, or prize monies, or whatever it is that you haven't manifested, then you probably find that you're still dealing with a loss. Okay, so you might have lost your job, or you might have lost money, and your focus is on lack. Okay, it's the 5 of coins. It's all about lack of money. So if you're focusing on the lack, you're only going to create the lack. Okay, because it's all here. It's waiting to manifest. Your angels are saying, we're waiting. Okay, the plans are, the delays are over. We're just waiting for you to move, and that includes trying to do manifestation. So try and release any fears you have about not manifesting money, or the job, or this new project. Okay, you've also got your charity, supporting others financially. Okay, balancing money. So there again, okay, do deal with your balancing of money. Maybe it's time for you to go and spend a little bit of time working in a charity, or if you have got any additional monies, then obviously to support a charity worthwhile. Okay, you obviously you got to standing up for your views, and to standing up for yourself and defending your views. So you might find that this project, or whatever your situation is, the people around you, whether it's the work or home life people, they're not supporting your need to have this new home project, job, whatever it is, and you just might have to stand up for yourself. Okay, and then just you don't really need to have other people's point of view. By all means, let people have their opinion, but at the end of the day, it's your life. You deal with the consequences of whatever choices that you land up making. Okay, once again, here we go. Change for career, training for a new skill, teaching or a new job. Okay, here's more proof that's what's coming in. Fulfillment. You've got a lot of 9 of cups means you've got a lot of fulfillment around you. Love of home, family life, and now home is exactly what you're needing. You might need a new job before you get a new home, but either which way, this is, once again, it's still a yes. Okay, you've got your project ends, responsibility weighing you down, so you might have to be ending off, or you need to work through your responsibilities, and maybe end one project before you decide to start a new one. But I think that's a positive start. Okay, there is a little bit of a romantic card here for those of you who might be looking for a little bit of romantic love, because we do have the Knight of Cups, but he's also just showing you to bring a little bit more romance into your life, or just to think very carefully. You may need to bring some creativity to the table in order to get this project going. But you've got here that you're a true seeker, and that you're a leader. Okay, so you might not be all that good with attention to detail. Maybe that's something you might need help with. There may be a knight or a king or queen that you might needing some help with. If it is a knight that you're needing, then he's a romantic knight, he or she. I mean, it's either way, but they're romantic people, very creative, artistic kind of people. If it's a queen, she's the Queen of Swords, and she's the kind of person who can help you with telling the truth. She's not someone who will beat around the bush. and she'll give you all the details you are needing. And if it's a guy you are needing, then you're looking for the king of clubs. Sorry, just all at once. Sorry, so we had a bit of a thing there. And you're needing someone who's possibly a leader that can maybe help you out in your projects or in your home. If you're looking for a new home, you might need an architect, and then you've got those kind of energies around. Okay, so I'm going to pull one or two more cards and let's get a little bit more clarity on your situation. Okay, so I have pulled Balance, Five of Earth, the Strength card, and Ace of Water. Okay, so it's got you once again. I'm sure it said they're balancing your money. This is a time for you to have a little bit more balance and moderation. Okay, if you're looking for a project, that you need to be a little bit more compromising and wait for some perfect timing, and make sure you're cooperating with all others. Okay, because it's also, remember that you've got the teamwork card. So once again, a project's full of a team. Try and remember each and every person in that team is all, don't become a little bit pig-headed and decide to lead. A good leader is someone who takes in everyone's opinions and not just their own. Okay, once again, Five of Earth. Now you've got the Five of Earth twice. Okay, Five of Earth is also saying fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and uncertain self-employment. So you don't need to have uncertain self-employment, because the answer is yes, that a new job will be coming your way. Fears surrounding money, once again, it's exactly what the other card was saying, which is, again, you need to release all those fears in order to manifest in the new job, new project, new home, or prize or gifts. The Strength will, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion, great inner strength. So I just think at the moment you just need to be really strong. You need to maybe forgive anyone who has hurt you, or any situations beforehand. Release all that from the past, so you are able to now focus on the stuff that you are needing right now. You might need a lot of inner strength to help deal through this new project or new job. Sometimes these things are harsh in every which way. And then you have got and then we have the Ace of Water, which says here, falling in love, read that properly. Okay, falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, the enhanced intuition, and a new home. So again, new home, guys. So this is your yes/no reading with a little bit more clarity on your question. I hope that's answered the questions that you might have had on this pile, and I hope this is the answer you wanted. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will chat to you soon. Okay, for those of you who have chosen our third pile, unfortunately your answer is a no. Okay, assuming those of you who have chosen this pile is either asking about a love situation, you might be asking if you are pregnant, or if you're going to conceive right now, and then your answer right now is no. And the reason being is that you I think you might have probably, or maybe you're asking if an ex is coming back, or if you should take an ex back. And then the reason why it's a no, it's because you're refusing to see the truth. Okay, there's been a lot of communication problems. You've put in a lot of hard effort, and you've done all that you can. Okay, but emotionally you're not stable or able to deal with the situation at the moment, and you possibly might even be dealing with a bit of depression. And I think maybe it's just you needing time to heal. If it's conception, you might have just been trying too hard. There's possibly, you've got ignoring the positives and not seeing the truth. So there might be a little bit of truth that needs to be done before you can conceive. Finding out that you're not pregnant is maybe not something you wanted to hear, but they might just, you might just have to deal with your emotions at the moment. Otherwise, bringing in a baby, trust me, it doesn't bring in necessarily all the happiness. Babies they're a lot of hard work, and they can bring in a lot of emotional pain if you're not ready for them. So don't be disheartened about the answer. It's not no, you'll never conceive, or no, you just no, not now. You need to deal with your emotions. You need to deal with the possibility of the depression that you're going through. You and your partner might just having to withdraw a little bit. You might be having communication problems, and the relationship itself is just not probably going good at the moment, and maybe that's why you're not conceiving. A lot of people think that a baby will be the answer that they need to help the relationship, and trust me when I tell you, it's really and truly not necessarily the answer either. If you're asking if your ex is going to come back, then unfortunately it's no. You have got your new love and beginning of a deep connection, so there's a good possibility that it's not now, or it's a no because there's a new lover coming in and they will be much better for you. Someone who's more emotionally stable. You want someone who's not that's not just all this hard work. Relationships have to take work, but it shouldn't be such hard work. You do need to be happy. There needs to be a lot of balance of give and take. There needs to be just happiness. It shouldn't feel like you're doing all the hard work and someone's just not putting in the effort. Okay, let me just try and see. I'm going to pull some more cards for you, and let's just try and see what else we can get here. Okay, so we have got so we've got the Seven of Cups, we've got the Moon in reverse, we've got the Ace of Cups, and we've got the Star. So yes, guys, there are other options available to you. Okay, there's choices to be made, and there are other options available to you. Okay, so if you have not fallen pregnant and you're wanting to fall pregnant, then the angels are telling you to just look at all the other options that are available. Okay, don't be shut off to the idea of either adopting, or once you know the reasons why you're not conceiving. Obviously, look, you can't just try once or twice. You need to, been trying for a good couple of years, and if you really and truly are not able to conceive, then you need to go and see if there's any problems between either you or your partner. And then the angels are saying, don't close off ideas. Once again, there's a lot of babies that need to be adopted, that would love to have a lot of love. You can get a surrogate, sperm donor, whatever the situations. The angels are just telling you that there's a lot of options here. Okay. For those of you who are asking about love, then once again, there's a lot of options available. There's a lot of fish in the sea. Don't be dismayed by an ex that has hurt you, or a situation that has ended, because don't worry, there's a lot of options that's going to be available to you. There's a new love coming in, and you can release the old. Okay, the Moon card is sitting there reversed, so just be on the lookout for your emotions. Look for, again, the truth of the situation. Okay, look for any unseen dangers that are around you. Keep your wits about you. It's this is really not the time to put your trust in the wrong people. Okay, so be careful of someone who seems charming, but they're only out for their own gain. Just again, you might have to work with a little bit with the Moon's energies at the moment as well. Okay, so. And then you've got the Ace of Cups. So again, the Ace of Cups is, a lot of emotions that you're dealing with at the moment. You probably, once again, might be dealing with a bit of depression. There's a cup with, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of water coming out that could also come out as what seems like a lot of tears. And it's, you might just be dealing with a lot of emotions. And again, this is also a sign to say that a new love is coming in. Okay, that the situation may have seemed very sad and depressing, but no longer. Okay, because there's going to be a period where you're going to have productivity. Okay, eventually you'll have the fertility you want. Okay, your cups will be overflowing, and it will be overflowing with happiness. Okay, and then you've got the Star card. So, your wish will eventually come true. Okay, it may not be now. You need to seriously work on releasing the negativity around you, releasing the depression, working on the truth. Why did your relationship end? What is the reason? Is it because you have self-esteem issues? Is that why you allowed in someone that wasn't really that good for you, or you allowed people to treat you badly? Work on those, because once you've figured out, or maybe you've also been closed off. I'm not saying that you're the reason why the relationship failed, please, that's once again not what I'm saying, but you need to work on those, because when you do, you will then have the fulfillment you want. The new love will come in, and you'll finally be happy. Your Star card's there, your wish will come true. If you're looking for, once again, to fall pregnant, once you work through whatever the issues are, the angels will, you will become fertile, or you will have the options of adopting. Either which way, the Star card is here to say, please don't give up. Don't allow your no. It's just a no for now. Your Star card's there to say your wish fulfillment is there. You just need to work through a bit of truth, at the moment. Okay, I hope that resonates. I hope you got the answers that you are needing, and you're understanding your situation a little bit more right now. Please don't forget to comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will chat to you soon. Okay, so those of you who have chosen pile number 4, your answer is a maybe, or it's a almost yes. Okay, if you watched any of my previous videos, you will know how this works, or my intro. So very quickly, we use this playing set of cards. I do roughly between 4 and 6 rounds. Generally, the piles that complete becomes a definite yes. The piles that don't complete are a no. And as you can see, you got to number 10, so you were close, but it's still a no. For those of you who have chosen this pile, I think you are asking about something. You're needing change, you're needing new. You're wanting to know about a change in your life, or whether you need to change. I think at the moment, the reason why, the reason why you have gotten a not yet is because you need to do a little bit of balancing of your time. You need to balance your budget. You need to juggle a little bit more of your resources before you can start this change or this new beginning. Okay, you've been dealing with possibly a breakup. There's been misunderstandings, you've had fights, a complete breakdown in communication. You've had to spend the last month or so, or you might still be spending the time, just timing, you're needing a bit of a time out. You need to recover and recuperate from whatever you've gone through. You might have had to walk away because it might have just been someone's deceived you, be it a relationship, a friend, a lover, a bit of bullying going on. So you might have had a relationship that was just really not good for you. They deceived you, they tried to bully you, and you've walked away. You've got to putting the past behind you, moving on, changing direction. Okay, you might still be deciding whether you want to move or want to go away, or if you will move on. You might still just be deciding on that. I think this pile is telling you, that it's almost time. It's time to move. It's time to go. Okay. Events moving on quickly. So get organized. This card says possible pregnancy. So if you're not pregnant, you might be soon. But yeah, it's time to work through any anxiety through the situation. Work on any nightmares you might be having. Get organized. Okay, if you're wanting to change, for example, jobs or countries or whatever the new beginning that you're wanting to bring in, get organized, because it's coming. Okay, it's not coming right now, but it's coming. So just say, for example, not in the next few months, but maybe possibly by the end of the year into next year, you could definitely have this new beginning. And all they're saying to you is just make sure is to just juggle your resources, do your time management, balance your budget, do a little bit more research into whatever it is that you're looking to bring in, and get organized. Okay, you've got your family, happy family, emotional fulfillment, and happily love. Family love. So yeah, this is all really positive. You're really heading towards this fantastic new beginning and fantastic new outcome that you're looking into. just work through your past, work through changing that situation, work through the deception, walking away from people that no longer serve you. 2020 is all about bringing in the new decade, new life. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you guys, and let's see what else we can get for you. Okay, so we have pulled the Nine of Wands, the Hierophant, the King of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so before your wish, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, the new beginnings, the change, whatever direction that you wanted to change, before it comes in, okay, they're asking you to be a little bit more resilient. Okay, you need to be more like the warrior. You need to be more victorious, stand strong in your convictions. You need to have a little bit more courage and a little bit of self-belief in yourself at the moment. Okay, you might find you're being tested in some way. So something in your life at the moment's been a bit of a test, or you feel like you've just been tested at the moment, and they're here to say to you, you know what, don't stress, because it's about to come through. Okay, you might be have to be with the Hierophant, a little bit more tradition in your dealings, or look for someone who's a little bit more traditional. Maybe you need to look for someone who can give you a little bit of guidance at the moment, someone who, possibly a religious person, someone who's just going to be there just to help you, with someone who's got a bit of morals, but who can just help you see the situation before making the right decision. Okay, once again, there's a lot of values and lessons that you've had to go through and you've had to learn. So if you've been bullied in any which way or form, then you need to ask yourself, why have I allowed this person to bully me? Okay, work through the deception that you've gone through. Okay, once you've done that, you will then start to see, obviously, the outcome that you're looking for. The King of Swords, well, here again, you might need to take a bit more control with your life. Okay, have a little bit more force. Surround yourself with people that are a lot more positive. You need to be a little bit more calm and balance yourself, balance your thoughts at this moment. Okay, this is the time that you want to be a little bit more logical with your decisions. You want to have more good judgment, especially if it comes to relationships, or once again, if you've been bullied or deceived, then you need to look at your judgment, how you judge people, and maybe you need to have a little bit more judge people a little bit more clearly in the future. Okay, you might need to just go and get some advice. The Hierophant and the King of Swords are both about getting advice from someone before you move into this new direction. But yes, eventually you will gain your success. Okay, so the Four of Wands is your end final destination is success. Okay, so things will come together. Okay, there'll be a need for celebration. This is a card that shows you house and married couples. So if you've had a bad past, doesn't mean you're going to have a bad future. Okay, but there's good times to be ahead. There's definitely a lot more harmony, a lot more teamwork, a lot more love, a lot more happy homes, happy life. Okay, so yes, that's what I have for pile number 4. Once again, it's not yet, it's coming. Just work through your emotions, work through the past, work through balancing budget, or just balancing your life at the moment. Okay, well, I hope that resonates. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below, and I will chat to you soon.